Hey y'all, I am back. I've been sick for a long ass time. I have no idea what really came over me. I think it was like a cold or something. My nose and voice are a little still like funky. But just taking orange juice and taking some Dayquil. And obviously I just wanted to show you a little before and then I'll show you a little after. But basically I thought of planning like a little like, I guess everyday look. It was basically on the Graveyard Girl thing, so I thought, why not? I think most people would have the Swamp Queen palette. I know it's still available on Tarte's website, so if you can still pick it up, I would highly suggest picking it up. But I thought this would be a little intro just to show you a little before, and when I'm done, I'll show you an after, and then we'll actually get into the tutorial. But this is, again, just to show you. We all deal with problems. So I'm going to shave also, so, everything goes down a little smoother. So, see you in a few. Hey y'all, so I shaved and everything. Now there's a towel because I have to like wash my hair and stuff. So now you will next see me in makeup, and that is, I use the It Cosmetics CC thing. It's really good. I think it's kind of like helped my skin more or less. I do have a lot of acne scars, several active breakouts, but I think this is pretty good. And I do use the powder with it as well. I use it in the shade Tan in case anyone's wondering. And I did get the shade Rich because this kind of makes me look very, very pale. Kind of makes it look like the back of my hand almost. But I thought of using Tan as a contour. And also, just in case you all are wondering, I also do like contour and bronze my face using the Makeup Revolution, the Vivid Baked bronzers. If you have seen my video on the highlighters, get them. The highlighters are really good. And also one thing, because I am very oily, especially when I shave, my mom kind of gave me her Neutrogena skin clearing mineral powder. It has worked a little also, and it does kind of keep my shine at bay. Not 100%, but it does kind of help me stay a little bit matte more longer. And also, I do sometimes like prime my lids using Big Baby, so just in case I forget that step. Before we go into the eyeshadow, that's just one thing I thought I'd let you know. And if I don't like prime my lids with Big Baby, I do use, I believe, Natural Peaches. And sometimes I will use the other darker orange color that is Dogman. But that's kind of rare because it is a little bit more pigmented. But Natural Peaches or Big Baby, I prime my lids with that. And I also line my eyes with Sassy Bun once in a while, but we'll see that in a little bit. But I just thought I'd show you a little bit of the transformation going on. So, hey y'all, so this is basically what I look like. I do have highlighter on. It is from Makeup Revolution again, if you have seen that video. It is in Peach Lights. They're $6 at Ulta. They're really good. I mean, I do have a lot of texture in general, but I'm just like, whatever, I want to use it and I want to use it. And I know I use, again, the bronzers and the Makeup Revolution, and I go really heavy on them because I am really oily and stuff like this. I know this lighting is, like, kind of weird, but as I get oilier, I find that it, like, goes away on me personally, and because I layer, like, so many light powders, it kind of gives, like, the redness back into my skin. I have, like, yellow-red undertones in my skin. It's weird, so, I mean, I just do whatever I like and whatever I like. And I barely put highlighter on my nose. But it has a nice glow to it and anything, so this is more or less what I look like. I did prime my eyes with Big Baby. I just put Big Baby all over the lid. Obviously, that's going to make more shadows pop. I don't do my brows. I just use my little Real Technique sponge, and I basically, like, press it against my brow to let the water lift off the powder. And I also try to do that for my hairline, because this powder is so full coverage from It Cosmetics, as well as a CC cream, that it basically gives you like a cast over your hair. So in real life, I look a little ashy on my eyebrows and a little bit here, and like it kind of makes your hair disappear, which is weird. I mean, obviously that means it's good, but you know what I mean. But again, this is more or less what I look like before mascara, before obviously the eye look that we're gonna go for today. But this is, this could be like an all-natural look for guys if you want. I mean, mine is the highlighter, maybe like the tiniest bit of mascara, maybe brown mascara. Obviously not a voluminizing one or whatever. I use the Clump Crusher one by CoverGirl. But anyways, we'll move into a new setting with not so good lighting, and we'll get into the eyeshadow. Hey y'all, so this is like the final part of the video. Obviously this lighting does my skin justice by making me not look as texturized, but again, I do have texture. I'm a guy. I shave and everything like that. But I had tried the night look from Graveyard Girl, the little thing. If you have seen me swatch this, I have swatched this. I know I haven't swatched the Alice or the Looking Glass one, which has been highly requested by a very nice subscriber. And I liked it. You know, it was pretty cool. It was the night look, and I'm gonna go out later on tonight with my friend to the mall. So I just thought, you know, whatever. And if you ask what I use on my lips, I just use EOS, and I kind of top it off with the Jouer Frostbite Lip Topper at the moment. I really don't wear liquid lipstick. You can, I think, with this look, a red lip would be really pretty, and probably like, you know, like an orangey one, but we'll see. So anyways, I'm just gonna follow the directions that it tells me and tell you out loud. So basically, we're gonna be using Natural Peaches, Dogman, Sippy Sippy, Sassy Bun. I've already used Big Baby all over the lid, and it tells you also you can use the highlighter and the bronzer in here, Sweet Tea and Gator Wings, and it can use their mascara, but of course I just have a CoverGirl mascara. And this one I'm gonna do off camera just because I tend to bump my eye sometimes and it annoys me so much. And you can line your eyes. I don't line my eyes really, I just line my eyes with gold using a brush. But what I did want to say, aside from the brush inside the palette, I did find these Wet n Wild brushes. They're a little dirty because I was doing this look last night, I think, or the night before. So they are from Wet n Wild. They are cruelty-free, gluten-free, and all that other good stuff that people love today. And I think they're only like about $1. And I know at Walgreens I had buy one, get one half off. So that was a really good deal. I used the Real Techniques brushes. I used the big powder brush and the contouring brush and the expert face brush and everything like that. And for highlighting, because my highlighting is so like strong, that's only because I don't really use a fan brush or anything. I use this random little elf brush that came in a little gift set thingy. So again, I use It Cosmetics all over the face and everything like that in the Neutrogena. But these brushes are really good. If you can find them, I mean, for $1, they're amazing. They have really good prices on these, and they're really good. I know you can find them at Dollar General, and I believe you can find them at Big Lots. Big Lots is always like a hit and miss for me, but you can find a lot of good stuff there. But I just thought I'd share with you because I did use these brushes. But I do love the brush inside the palette. That is one thing that I've really loved. I was like, I mean, you know, like you sometimes think that brushes inside the palette are like, meh. But I really liked it. So anyways, it tells us to sweep Natural Peaches onto the lid for a perfect base. I've already used Big Baby, but I do like to sweep Natural Peaches all over my lid in general. I usually do that for school. I mean, it adds like a little bit like of a tan, more or less, because it's not like Dogman, where, you know, Dogman is a little more brown and it is more pigmented. But I just find that this brush, like here, like up close, I just feel like it caresses like kind of my crease a little more. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's like the perfect fit for my eye. Again, I know people don't usually gravitate towards the brushes that come inside a palette, but I really like this one. And I find it also sometimes, like, if it's so small, like, maybe you just want to, like, put highlight down the nose, or maybe contour if you're feeling that, you know, cool, and if you're that, like, precise and, like, expert with all your stuff, then, I mean, by all means, I mean, you can find use for any kind of brush in the world, as they say. But again, this is Natural Peaches, and we're just kind of putting this all over the eye. And again, I have used Big Baby all over the eye, so this may be a little bit more pigmented than usual. I mean, Natural Peaches is, you know, a very natural color. I do think if you're like Bunny's color, it'll obviously show a little bit more. Like if you're more fair, you're more white, so to say, you're more pasty. Like a Jeffree Star, lighter, Bunny, you know, like it's obviously going to show on your lids a lot more than it would for me, because I'm already basically tan in general, so this is kind of like, I guess, just kind of bringing some color back in. But I mean, you can see that there is some kind of change, and I do find that these Tarte eyeshadows don't really crease on me, which is very interesting, because I would always have a line of foundation because I didn't know what to do, because I didn't wear like eyeshadow or anything. And I was just like, well, what the hell can I do? So I just decided to dip into this one day and line my eyes with Sassy Bun. And that's basically what I have been doing more or less for school. I haven't lined my eyes recently because, you know, I'm always late to class and I'm always getting in trouble with the professors. But, you know, that's life. What can you do? So anyways, there's Natural Peaches all over the lid. Now, it says to define your eyes by blending Dogman along the crease. Now, I do have this little crease brush from Wet n Wild, and I do have this random, I think this is the large eyeshadow brush. I don't have the names on these. This one's a little dirty. But I mean, I kind of want to use this one, but I do want to use this one, because I know when you use this one, you're going to go back into it, I think. But just because it says along the crease, I do feel like this one just fits very perfectly in the crease for me. So I think I'll go in with this one and use the crease brush to kind of, you know, more or less blend it out the best I can, because it is a little bit more orange than, I mean, it's gonna show. It's gonna show y'all, so I know, I'm basically putting it in the crease, so no like inner crease, outer crease, or whatever, but I think you can see the difference there. Like, yeah, you can see it. So I really like this brush because for me personally, again, I feel like it just fits into my crease very good. And then like if I turn it sideways, I feel like it kind of, you know, like feathers it out a little bit more. And again, it kind of helps with the blending. So again, I'm just randomly doing that. Again, I'm gonna like try to deepen this crease a little bit more just because I know I'm gonna have a long day today, as they say. It's really like, I think 5 o'clock. I was gonna do this earlier, and I had thought of doing a whole get ready with me, but because of how long my videos already are, I was thinking like y'all probably don't want to see the whole like get ready with me. But I mean, if you want to, I'm just gonna warn you, like it's gonna be pretty long because it takes a while to put this mask on. I mean, it doesn't, and I've gotten better with time, but I'm pretty sure y'all know what I mean. Like it's a hassle. So we have that on the lids. Also, I kind of feel like I have a higher arch here, obviously, than here. So sometimes I feel like my bone structure also, like this is more like meh, and this is more like rounded, and this is more prominent. So for me, that's kind of like weird, you know. And I know the lighting is so bad in here, but we're making this work. I am not a beauty guru by any means, and I obviously have no idea what I'm doing. But, I mean, we're all learning here. But I thought this was a really nice look, again. Like, if you're going to school or something, like, I know it is a night look, but I think how heavy-handed you are, however light-handed you are, that will basically just determine how much of a look it is. Now, we're going to apply Sippy Sippy to the outer crease. Now, if you want to see, Natural Peaches is this color, and this is Dogman. So, I mean, you can see the very big difference, and this is Sippy Sippy. It does have glitter in it, as you can see there, and I kind of wanted to use a Man Cat at first, but because it is purple, I was like, I wasn't really feeling it. But if you follow me on Instagram, I did use something similar to Man Cat and the Alice with Looking Glass palette. And I was just having fun randomly. I just do eye looks, and then in my mind I want to recreate them for a video because I don't really know what I'm doing again. So I just do whatever I want to. So we're going to add this to the outer crease for a smoky effect. This part was very tricky for me because, again, I don't know what I'm doing. So I was just like, okay, you know, we're just going to barely tap that in because I know how pigmented, oh shit. Again, I know how pigmented this is. Sorry, forget my language, but that was just, I was obviously not expecting that much pigment, so now we're just rolling with the punches here. It's too late to turn back. So, I mean, there is that. And I'm gonna, like, just do this, like, try to get it here, because we're gonna smoke this along the lower lash line a little bit later on, as I say, and that will finish the look more or less when we do that and we get to that step. But again, I really like this brush, but because it is so pigmented and I really don't like it and I want it to be a little bit more subtle than usual, just for today, we are going to go in with this little crease brush and try to blend the hell out of this. So I'm also trying to sweep it down onto my lid just in case. Oh my god, look at all the random faces I make. Like, somebody please make me into a GIF. I think that's how you say it, right? I know people are like, is it GIF or GIF? And sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing, but hopefully you guys are following along with me in the sense of, like, I just hope, like, this is a pretty interesting tutorial at the very least. And please subscribe if you're new. So that's basically what we have thus far. Again, I feel like because this is more raised, it just looks better, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, I'll eventually get Botox or like an eye lift and get my brow bone like shaved down or something, but you guys know what I mean. But I thought this was a really nice look, and I'm just gonna kind of blend it into the crease a little just to darken it up and just again to like blend it out. I know you all can't really see me because again, I'm very, very new to makeup still. I mean, I just know how to more or less cover my face, but doing eyeshadow for one, I have no idea what I'm doing. I know it seems very easy, but in all honesty, I'm having a little trouble. So we have that down. We're just going to go back in with what's left on this brush and try to sweep it onto the lid more or less. So we have that. And trying to smoke that out just, you know, before we actually smoke it out with this little liner brush. Smoky liner brush. So, okay, we got Sippy Sippy to the outer crease. Now it says awaken the eyes by blending Sassy Bun onto the center lid. Okay, so I think in that case, let's take this into the inner crease. Just so it's not so, I guess, like noticeable, so to speak. And we kind of have like a very nice, I guess, mixture of the color and I guess, I don't know, really. I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, so it's not so, like, I guess, bare. Now, when I did do this the first time, I used this brush, and I felt like it kind of got all over the lid. I don't personally mind that, but again, I wanted to use the liner brush, but because we're going to line the bottom line of my eyes, I thought maybe mixing that, again, when we're going to mix in the other colors, wasn't going to look as good. So, I still have a little trouble deciding what I wanted to do here. I want to use this brush. Maybe it'll work. I mean, it is a large eyeshadow brush, but I mean, I think it should work. So we're going to use this large eyeshadow brush from, again, Wet n Wild. Again, these are 99 cents. Like, I tried to get stuff from Morphe, but some stuff was sold out and everything like that when I went. And my friend was like, oh, you know, get Morphe, but in my mind, I'm like, you know, this is good. It's 99 cents. I mean, me, I want to save money. I'm in college. So again, you know, if you are in college, I think these Wet n Wild brushes are really good. So if you also wonder how I wash these, I use the Clinique Charcoal Men's Face Wash. It gets rid of everything, especially on a sponge. And I also use that for these eye brushes. And sometimes I'll go into my Garnier shampoo, that's once in a while. But I don't use concealer also, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So we are going to put this on the lid. Again, it says center lid, but I'm just like, whatever, you know, like we're all learning here. If you're on my channel, again, I don't know what I'm doing, so any constructive criticism is okay, but if you're gonna be like a little bitch, then bye. So I think that looks really nice. I think that's pretty like even, as they say. And I actually like this brush for this. It kind of also kind of highlighted my inner corner, which is really cute, I guess. Again, I don't use liner. I, I don't know how to use liner, so that's just me. Again, if you know how to use liner and you're very good with it, then please go ahead and do what you like to do to add on to this look. But again, I don't use liner because I'm, again, new to this stuff. So there is that. Again, I'm just going to go into the inner crease and try to blend this as much as possible because there's no such thing as too much blending. I do feel we lost the outer corner. I feel it's there, but it's not there, but it is on camera. It is showing up good, but in person, I'm not completely sure if maybe I went in a little too heavy, and maybe that's why you would want to go in heavy. But with that being said, I am going to use this brush again and go into Dogman, just very lightly. And we are going to blend that again into the crease. And also, if you are a guy in makeup and your parents don't support that and your family doesn't like that, that is what I'm going through. So just in case any of you are out there, just please do what you want to do, and you're not hurting anybody. And again, like Patrick Starr says, it wipes off at the end of the day. So I really don't see what people's problems are, but again, everybody has their thoughts and opinions. But I just thought I would share that with any other guys out there that want to start doing makeup. I'm going through those same issues, and I know other people have, so I don't know, just thought I'd throw that out there, so don't feel attacked and stuff. I mean, I've obviously got into a little bit of arguments with my parent, so to speak. I'm not going to say which one. I mean, you could probably guess which one more or less, but well, actually, I'm pretty sure Patrick Starr mentioned which one he had in one video. It was very subtle, but I mean, if you guys can figure it out, you guys can figure it out for yourselves, as they say. That's all I'll say about it. But again, if you are having those issues with your parents and wearing makeup, just please keep doing what you're doing and don't get down. And know that my channel is the same and we are all learning together. So we have that out. Now we have, again, put Sassy Bun into the center lid. I usually line my eyes with this gold color, but I mean, this is a really nice color. I think I pretty much blended it good. Again, my eye shape is just weird, like my bone, like you can see this one's more rounded and that one's like a little like slanted, so it's like, okay, you know what, plastic surgery one day. So with that being said, it says we want to highlight the brow bone and inner corner using Big Baby. I kind of like the mini highlight of the gold in my lid, So we are gonna use Big Baby for the brow bone. Let's just do that, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's very nice. And we have that going on. I think I need to get my brows done one day, obviously. So we have that. So I put Big Baby. Oh my, this eye looks so much better just because of the bone structure on that eye. Like, why did it have to be born? Weird. But that is what we have so far. Again, there's no mascara, so obviously when we put that on, that's gonna be fun. And it says, again, put it in the inner corner. I don't want to. So this part is going away from what it says here, because it says the inner corner and stuff. Now, I did this before, and I really, really liked it. So there is the Gator Wings highlighter in here. And I really want to highlight my inner corner of that. Now, I just take my pinky for that, and I just do this. And voila, it's highlighted. I don't know, I really liked it. And obviously, we're going to go in to smoke out the bottom line. So, I mean, it's not going to be as intense and as noticeable, so to speak, but I don't know, I did that randomly just by itself so I would look more awake, I guess I should say, and I really liked it, so sorry. I don't know, it was really fun. So again, if somebody doesn't like you because you're doing makeup or whatever, just keep doing you, honestly, and you'll go places. Just, as they say in Cinderella, have courage and be kind to people, and no matter what they do, just try to do you. I know it's hard. I've obviously gone through it and I still go through it, but we're all in that same boat together, you guys. And I like that. So just to like blend that highlight in, we are gonna just barely like do this to it. And we have that going on. I feel like this one's a little bit way too strong than the left one. Yeah, this is my right eye, this is my left eye. That's a little too like strong, so to speak, but let's just go into more highlight. So there is that. I feel like that's as even as we're gonna get, more or less. Also, I think it's because like the light is like angled weird because it's my ceiling fan. That's why it looks like that. So now it says to line the lower lashes with Natural Peaches and Sippy Sippy blend together. Now Natural Peaches really doesn't show up on my skin, so that part was weird. But I mean, with Sippy Sippy, you kind of get something on there. So again, we're gonna go into Natural Peaches and just barely tap into Sippy Sippy. And again, remember we had kind of, I had like tried to do this before. So we have this going on here. And that is more or less smoked out. So it does make a difference. It obviously looks a little bit darker. And that is pretty cool. So this is kind of like a smoky eye, more or less. As I see, I obviously have never done a smoky eye before. Like, I'm no professional again. But as far as I see, I'm like, okay, like, you know, it looks like smoky to me. So, again, I'm just going to go into a little bit more. Just because, why not? Again, we're all learning here together, so. Happy birthday to me. And we have that. We have that thus far. So I think that looks pretty cool. Again, you can see the difference in the eyes. Now let me do the left eye, hopefully. It's always like, you know, we're born with two things, but you just hope you can get it right the second time. So, oh shit, I like dug into a shadow. So let's do this for the second eye. And also I removed my makeup with Pond's, just in case anyone out there is wondering. I know maybe someone would ask, maybe they wouldn't. I used to use the Neutrogena wipes, but then Pond's is kind of a little bit better, I think, because you're not like tugging at your skin. And also because I'm wearing mascara in my mind, I was thinking, so you know, that's kind of true, like you wouldn't be tugging at your skin as much. So there we can kind of see how it changed it up a bit. I do have lines under my eyes. I don't sleep, so there is that. And I don't know if I need to go in a little bit more. I will, just for the heck of it. Hopefully my eyes look even at the end of this. Because if not, then, well, you know, we just fucked up the whole look, but I mean, you can always recreate the look another day and actually do it right and not follow me. But again, that's just, we're all learning here. We're all learning on my channel. I'm new to makeup. You're probably new to makeup. And again, we have that. I'm just gonna, again, blend this. And that's basically the eyeshadow look. I will do my mascara off camera, and then we'll kind of go into the other lighting. Hopefully it'll show you the eyeshadow. It is very subtle, and I think you can see it here, but you know what I mean, just to kind of give you something that's a little bit cooler. But we did smoke out the bottoms and stuff, and there is a highlight, so on the inner corner, instead of using Big Baby, again, I used Gator Wings. I thought it was really pretty, and we have that going for us. So let me just do my mascara, and then we'll do the last final check-in. Hey y'all, so this is basically the final look. I did put mascara on. I barely bumped my eye. I did a little bit better. I was trying to be so cautious, so that's why I chose to go off camera to do it. I do have pretty long lashes in general, and I feel like the right side is always longer than the left side. And I think that's just naturally just my lash. That's always how it's been. I don't wear false eyelashes. If you want to put on false eyelashes and eyeliner, of course, I think this would go really cute with a red lip. Or maybe like a very nude lip or something like that. Again, I just use EOS. And finally, we're going to top it off with the Jouer Frostbite Lip Topper. And I think it adds like a very nice sheen to it. It's very sparkly in person if you've ever had it. I know, and then I kind of lick a little off to tone it down. But I really do like this look, and I really do hope you enjoyed the video. So, again, right now we're just going to cut into the bathroom again, where I have a little bit more better lighting. And we will see this a little bit more, I guess, up close, so to speak. So, again, this is basically the end of the video. But I really like this look. I thought I did it a little bit better than I did last time, so... Again, the only thing I changed was instead of using Big Baby on the inner corner, I used the Gator Wings highlight. So, let's go into the bathroom real quick. Action. I wonder if I close the door if the lighting will get better. Again, I have texture. I am a guy, so that is kind of what the eye looks like. I think it looks really, really nice. And it looks really kind of natural. I don't know where to go to kind of get better lighting, honestly. We'll try somewhere else real quick. But basically, this is, again, the final look. And if you are a guy and you are doing makeup and your parents didn't approve of it or whatever, just honestly, if you like it and you feel more comfortable, obviously I do it more to cover up my acne, but now I'm having more fun with it and, you know, just being creative and trying to just do what I want to do on this channel. So, I just want to throw that out there. Just be strong and have courage and be kind and just know that I'm here for you guys if you ever want to talk. And please subscribe again, but I don't know, those are the lashes and I feel like it really does make a difference. So we'll go somewhere again, hopefully with better lighting. So this is usually where I take pictures. It is downstairs. I think you can see it a little bit better. It's just the shadow gets in the way, like on my hand and stuff holding it. But this is what it looks like. And again, I think it looks really nice. This lighting actually doesn't help me look as rough as usual. And those are the lashes and stuff. So again, it is a very simple look. I think you can wear this to school, honestly, and you look really nice. Again, I don't use anything on my lips but EOS and the Jouer lip topper. So that is what it looks like. And I don't know, it looks really pretty. I think I did a pretty good job for my first, like, tutorial. Again, I know it's not the best quality and I record on my phone, but if you guys would please subscribe and support me, it would mean a lot. And if you could also follow me on social media, and I really hope this is just something you guys would want to try out. And if you do try it out, please tag me because it would really make my day. I don't know. So, I really hope you liked this video or you found it somewhat interesting, and hopefully from the brushes to what I use on my face would help you. And again, if you are a guy wearing makeup, just know that there are people who will support you and I will support you and stand up for you. And if you ever need someone to talk to, I am here. So let's have fun now.